Hello, Internet. It's Jen T. Grace here, founder of Publish Your Purpose Press, and we are here. We have gone through the last 30 days of this 30-day writing challenge together, and here we are. I don't know about you, but it's a little bit exhausting to be writing 1,100 words a day for 30 days in a row to yield that 33,000 word manuscript, but it's tiring. So we're like, yay, we've accomplished it. You have your manuscript. Whether you've written 5,000 words, 500 words, or 50,000 words in this 30-day period, I want you to give yourself a pat on the back for having gotten any of this done. It's not an easy task to write a book. Obviously, the biggest part about writing a book is the writing itself. And a lot of times we're operating in a silo. We don't necessarily feel like we have a lot of support, or we might have people in our lives that are naysayers. But whatever you did in this 30 days, I want you to applaud yourself, whatever that might be. So if you feel complete and you have a manuscript that's completed, you have your first draft, that is amazing. What I want you to think about, because I know you're still kind of in the frenetic, energy and kind of, I don't want to say chaos, but the energy of getting these 30 days under your belt. I don't want you to immediately just dive in and send your manuscript to a publisher or an editor. What I want you to do is I want you to sit on it. I want you to put it away. Maybe put it away for 5 days, a week, even if you put it away for 48 hours, just some period of time to just get it away. It has been a very exhausting stretch of time for us to get these 30 days under our belt. So just give yourself a little bit of space and let yourself breathe a little bit. You may not be fully completed with it yet. You might have a lot of things that you want to change or update, and whatever it might be, that's fine. But put it away for at least a little bit. Just give yourself some space. Then you can go back to it, and you have one of maybe three options. Your first option is that you realize that, you know what, I really worked hard. I busted my hump through these 30 days. I got a lot written, but I'm not done yet. What you might want to consider is going back to the drawing board and starting the 30-day challenge again. If you would like, you can rewatch the videos each day, or you can just mentally kind of say, all right, I'm going to do this again. And maybe it's not 1,100 words. Maybe you're going to do 500 words a day for 30 days because you just need that little bit more to bring you across the finish line. That's potential one in terms of now what do you do with this? Your second approach could be that you need eyes on this. You need someone else to look at this. You need an editor potentially. If you are looking for an editor, you are more than welcome to send me an email at jgrace@publishyourpurposepress.com. Send that email over, or you can send it to hello@publishyourpurposepress.com and send it over and say, I participated in the 30-day challenge. I think I'm ready for an editor. And we will help coordinate and connect you with an editor that can work with you. Either kind of run through this 30 days again until you feel comfortable with your manuscript being complete. If you're comfortable with your manuscript and you want editors to look at it, send it over to us, or, obviously it doesn't have to be us, but, we've been together anyway, may as well, send it over to us and we can coordinate with you. Or if you know an editor in your life, reach out to them and say, hey, I did this and I think I'm ready for an editor, and send it on its way and see what they say. Or, you might be just ready and able, you were ready to give birth to this book. And then you can talk to us, or you may have other publishers that you're interested in working with. Wherever you're going with your book, I fully support it. Of course, if you worked with PYP, I would love that. But at the end of the day, everyone has different relationships. And if you have somebody that you trust and you think they can help you get across the finish line, I say more power to you. My personal goal is that I want more stories in this world that matter, that are meaningful, that are going to make an impact in any way that looks. So that also means that however you get that done, I am going to support you. Does not mean that it is a quid quo pro where you have to work with me in order for me to want your book into the world. I want it into the world regardless of what direction you choose. So that is kind of your what's next. Your what's next is really figuring out how are you going to proceed with the work that you have already created to get this done. And I believe in you. I know you can do it. You've made it this far, and you wouldn't be watching this video if you haven't done something. So that is my plea to you. Just kind of engage in whatever meaningful way that works for you. And I look forward to seeing you on the other side of this when you have a published book in your hand, because honestly, there is no greater feeling than having that finished book in your hand at the end of all of this process, whether it's my own book, I've written 6, or it's one of the 50+ books that we published at PYP. It's getting that book in my hand at the end of a long journey with someone that just is so fulfilling and rewarding. And I want you to have that same experience because it's just so amazing. So that's it for now. This is not goodbye. This is just goodbye for now. And hopefully I will see you at some point in the very near future. Have a great rest of your